today we're going to be doing a vlog on how to clean out a hamster cage. So first you want to take all of the toys and beds out of the cage, including them, because you don't want them in there, otherwise they can escape. And then, I like to do this, you can use a black bag or whatever to do this with, but I take my little scooper-doo and scoop all of his sawdust, old sawdust and bedding into this big box where he is right now. He's sat right here. And I put it in there so that I don't have to run downstairs yet to get a black bag. You scoop out all of the old sawdust bedding into there. And I'll get a few once I've done that. So you should have all of the sawdust into wherever you put it. I've had to put these over it because he keeps escaping. And once you've cleaned out all of this, you need to take your sawdust. Let's put it back there. Hey, come here. Hey. Come on. Little monster. It's okay, man. It happens every week, and you know this. So you should do it once a week, at least. And once you've done that, you haven't got too much stuff in this box. So you should have a big bag or a little one, depends on what you get for your little friend. I'm gonna get this up here. I thought I had already used for this, but apparently not. As much as you need it. But personally, my little dude uses a lot. Maybe some up here, because sometimes it can change. Get out! There's more you kind of get out with something over the top. So you keep putting each sawdust as you need it. Stop digging! He's got sawdust on your head, bud. As much as you need. Spread it about the cage to cover the whole floor. I'm gonna need a lot more when I get some. spread it about. It's up to you if you want to do this to see how your hamster likes it. In one corner of the cage, you can put a bit more sawdust and round it off, and then make a little area for them to sit in. Oh gosh. Right there. And then put bedding over the top of it, because my hamster does that on a daily basis even if I don't. So I do it for him instead of him having to yank his bedding all over. So you keep the bedding out because you're going to need it again. Then what you want to do is, if you do want to try this, then you, I'm going to set the phone in a different place. Small bit down, so you can kind of see the cage. So that little area that you've made, you want to take some bedding. I'll get a colourful one because it's fun for me as well. And the bedding that you have, put in that little corner that you made for them. Once you've put some bedding there, smoothen it out, and then put another little area for them to sit in. And then I always do this, I always put a bit of extra bedding in once I put the things back in. And then you might want to put a slightest bit more sawdust in their little pea corner, if you've figured out where that is. Sometimes, usually in the cage, they'll have a little corner where they will go to the toilet. And I'll do this, and I'll put slightest bit bedding in there for them, just to make it a bit more comfortable. Then there's this pea corner set. Then what you want to do, put them over the side. Put the bedding and sawdust to the side for now. And you want to get the floor. You have this. Put it. So mine is like that. Stab it. Stab. Where? Hey, come. Stop. Okay. So once you put the floor on, you should get that little area that goes around it. I don't have the space for this. And you want to put that on where it is meant to go. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky to get it, because you got to clip it in as well. There we go. Worked one side. Maybe it's not working because it's not in the right area. Gizmo, how are you out? He got out. Make sure that that doesn't happen. Cover up the cage properly. Well, wherever he is. Another time you'll have to undo the other side that you did first. To clip that first side in. Oh. Itchy nose. And once that first side is clipped in, go ahead and clip the other one wheel, which mine does, but it's very loud. Is that how you got out, dude? Is that how you got out, little man? Got an itchy nose. So, once you've done that, you might want to connect the tubing, if you have it. If you have tubing on your cage, your hamster's cage. So, put the tubing in. And then you should have your tubing, if you do have it. Like that. You've got the wheel, if that's for the cage around it, and that. Should have it like that round about. And then you put sawdust on the first story, on the second story. Mine is a 3-story cage. So mine takes slightly longer than some others does. Put it in little crevices if they like it there. Sometimes I do just for comfort, even though he doesn't use it for comfort. So once you've done that first story, it should look like that. Gizmo, stop. Should look like that, round about. Stab it. Once it looks like that. And once you've done that, you can perfect it if you want. Personally, I've got OCD. You can put a few toys that came from the first story back where they were. Mine has some tubes and a seesaw and some this little 2-carat thing. Don't know how. My brother helped me fix this. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's fix that. Get out. He's just almost gotten out again. Get in. Usually it's not far forward, but it's okay. So, like that. And then if you have any chews in for your little friend, put them chews in. Like I've got a 2 for the bottom story, 2 for the top, and 1 for the middle. Personally, my little Gizmo over there, the little mischievous dude that's digging in his sawdust, has a little tiny bed with a little comfy sheet on. This is where I put him when I put him back in his cage. I sit him on it. He will run through his tubing, spin around at the last second, come back and clean himself right here. Then he'll go off and wherever he wants to. It's hilarious, because I already know his route. Then you get your, how am I going to do this? And that, I'm going to put his bed. all his bed in because he likes it. Then this is a bit broken for me. Don't worry, it's completely safe for him. I've already checked it. And I'm lying on the colder ground. Trouble. So if you want to put your floor on, you do that. And then you put my ramp back on it. And then, you want to put top back on. No worries. The little half of a house that I put in for Emmy's in there. I would always recommend keeping an eye on him or her, whatever you have. Because these little things are fast. Look at that guilty face. You're guilty. You've escaped too many times. Go, shoo. He has escaped his box before, and because of that, he made his way under, like behind a drawer of mine. I crapped myself. Almost. And then if you have and then put any toys in that you have for the second story of it. And then put the sawdust on the top level and spread it out as we have in all of the other floors. Once I've done that, I'll get back to you. I've done that, so it should look like that. Mine's got different stories, as I've already said. So what you want to do, take the bed, in case I've got two. So, and then put bedding in the beds for them. I always put extra bedding somewhere around that cage for them, just in case. So you take the bedding, no sawdust, because it's a bit uncomfortable for them if you do sawdust. And once I've done that, take anything to sleep with. I put bedding in this to go into my bed. Once you think you have the appropriate amount, just check, make sure Gizmo's still in his box that he hasn't escaped. You put this. Jeez, what is this? So, some bedding in there, you can't really see because of the lighting, but there's bedding in there. Then, put some extra bedding in the cage for your monkey. Not too much though, because you don't want to waste money on bedding for them. You're just going to hide it all in the cage. So, you put that next to it. I'll put it on the top story, because that's where his beds are. So I'll put it in there. Then, this is kind of a tricky part to me, because I have to get the hamster to stay in there without his bed. Stay in there, bud. Put some in that bed. Because I've got 2 beds. That's what I'm doing now. I put extra bed in his little grey house because he takes it. That's why I put extra bed in. Take that. Thank you. Sorry, but put the house in the cage. If you have any toys that go in there, put them in there. Like little shoes and things like this. And then just put any toys in that you need. Then you're gonna need some food. There's more you going in there now. You're not trusted. You need some food. So you get the food. And you get that. I like to put a few little treats in for mine because he's very well behaved a lot of the time. Where is it? So he has these little heart treats that he loves. Oh. No, don't take it off us. You gotta eat it if you're gonna take it off us. No, okay. I put 3 in his food bowl. So fill up his food bowl. That food bowl. Hey, stop chewing on the bag. So that's my little man's food finished. Yeah! Sorry. So you put that food bowl in the cage. And these 2 things for mine goes in front of it. Little tables. Just so it's easier for him to get on. And then they need fresh water, so let's go do that. You can see I've put some fresh water in this water bottle. Then connect that onto the area of the cage that's meant to go in. And then what you do is I'll take the top off mine to do it. So if you did do that, then you might want to click it back on. Position it correctly. Close up the cage for now. And then I've had my hamster in this box, so I've emptied it out into the rubbish or the trash. Now this is another part. You put all of the supplies back in the box. Move. Thank you. Okay. Stop it. All of the gear back in the box. Come here, so that I can still get to you once everything's in. And I'm gonna do that and get back here. So you've done that. And put them all back where they belong, which I have. Close wherever it was. Then you can put the trash into the trash, like all of the extra sawdust. Put this little fluffy friend back in the cage. Whoops. Don't worry, it's open. Not a chuffing clue where he's went, but it's okay. He must be downstairs. Oh, here he is. Yep, see? And that is all for this video. Put in the comments down below what you want me to do next. Till next time, bye.